Good afternoon, sir.
Hi Mahadev, how are we?
Hi. Sir, I'm good, sir.
Can you see me?
Sir, I can see the ranks and from your eye level up.
Okay. So how is it
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes, sir. Now I can see you properly, sir.
How is it now?
Sir, it's good, sir. I can see you properly now.
Okay. So first of all, Mahadev, huge congratulations. It is
Thank you,
not
sir. Thank
easy,
you.
first of all, to get recommended in the first shot, and that also coming all India rank 5. How do you feel?
Sir, I feel great, sir. I didn't actually expect to get All India rank 5. I was expecting to be in the top 100, but then All India rank was just 5 was just surprising.
But you know what? The day you came, I knew that this guy is a Padmash and he is going to get selected. And not only that, in my initial interview, on the day you landed, I marked
Yes, sir.
you. And someday I'll share. But only one thing I want to show. You were here from 31st 5, that is May 25 to 14 6 25. And I don't know whether the camera captures it or not. If you see it carefully, on 13th, I had written, he is going to make it. Would you read it?
Yes, sir. So, yes, sir, I can see that.
Right. So now, Mahadev, just because it was your first time, and first time 3 boys from Navy Children's School came, Kochi, and all the 3 of you have made it. I want to know some of the things that you did which made you successful in the first shot. I will not touch the written part because written is not my domain. How did you go about preparing the SSB part, and what role did Gurudeva play?
Yes, sir. Uh, so for my SSB preparation, sir, I was getting sessions from our school of a framework of how SSB is actually working, and then I had sought to one of my few of my friends who had already been to Gurudeva's. That was Jitain and Dhruv, and Dhruv actually got confidence out, but then Jitain had was recommended from NSB Kolkata for the NDA 154 course. So I inquired with them, and then I got to know that it's a very great place, a very great environment, and that the teachers are
So
very available.
who told you to come here?
Sir, Jitain and Dhruv.
Right. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
that's fine. Tell me, how did you go about preparing for your interview, and what are the strategy that you applied? What did we say, and what happened in the interview?
Yes, sir. So for the interview part, actually it was I hadn't prepared before. I had come to Gurudeva's, and actually Natasha ma'am had shared me or had an interview session with me, and then she had pointed out my mistakes, where what is going on wrong with me, where should I focus more on. And so I think even I had conversation with you, had come in between my interview. So both of you had equally told me what to do and what not to do. And then even the Gurudeva's normal general procedure of interviewing, that is perfect. So they have actually shortlisted the majority of the things that is being asked. So I initially prepared, as been told, instructed by Gurudevas to write down. First, I
Just a
wrote
second,
down.
Mahadev. Can you speak
Yes,
a
sir.
little louder, beta, because your voice is not coming that good.
Okay, sir, is it louder now?
Yeah, it is better now.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. In the initial part, sir, I had come to Gurudevas, and their interview sessions has been, little more louder. Okay. Sir, in the initial part, I had come to Gurudeva's, and there, Natasha ma'am, as well as you, sir, had told me what to do and what not to do, the do's and don'ts, and also general framework of what all areas to cover before you go to an interview. Basically, self-analysis of ourselves. So I had done that, and even I had taken, before going the last day, I had asked from you a few corrections. Even I had Natasha ma'am had forwarded me few examples of how a person has written about each and every aspect. So I had gone through that. Then I kind of compiled it with my own nature of presenting it, and then I did it. So that's how I prepared for my
So
interview.
do I understand that in interview, of course, you have to go with preparation about yourself,
Yes.
about your parents, about your friends, teachers, activities. But more important than that is that you must present yourself and not bluff.
Yes, sir, 100%. So there you have to be 101% truthful, sir. Because there I had in my interview when me and the IO had a conversation of my educational aspect. So he had asked me about how did you manage all this? Like after my multiple co-curricular activities as well as my sports, how did I manage? Like, are you sure you didn't go down or your grades didn't go less? So there, sir, I had actually mentioned the truth that in the just as soon as I landed upon the school or back to my studies for the first examination after I missed my classes, I had truthfully told them that I had failed in physics and chemistry. Like I told the interviewing officer that I had done that.
So it is very important to be truthful. And there,
Yes, 101%.
even if you have failed and you have bounced back, that shows a soldierliness, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That
Covering everything
conveys
is
the
not
officer like
fair.
qualities.
Covering everything and giving it some sort of an answer, that is not going to help. Okay,
Yes,
another
sir.
thing
It's
that
not
I
gonna
want
help.
to know, did they ask a lot of general awareness from you?
No, sir. They did not. Actually, they did not touch the general awareness part much. They just kept to the personal questions mainly, sir.
Okay. To know about psychology. When you came here, your psychology, your stories, and other things were not getting completed. What did you do? First of all, tell me, could you write all the stories, VAT and SRT? How many could you attempt?
So first I'll start with the TAT because that's the first test. So TAT I was able to complete the 12 stories, all
Good.
of them. Yes, sir. And VAT also all 60 words I had attended. And SRT I could have let him 44.
How much?
44.
But that you gave ample good answers.
Yes, sir. Good answers, solid good answers, but 44.
That's perfectly all right. That's perfectly all
Yes,
right.
sir.
That means you did not try to show your smartness of writing less and completing 60. Rather, you attempted
Yes,
the
sir. Yes, sir.
40 very
Because
well.
yes, sir. Sir, I remember Digvijay sir mentioning to focus on
Who
qualities more than
mentioned?
quantity. And from
Who?
various, sir, Digvijay sir had mentioned in one of our, when I had a personal session with him at the evening time. So sir had mentioned, and even with other few of my people who were there with me to prepare, a lot of people had told me that focus on quality, not quantity. So I kept to that maximum. I
Right,
focus on the
right,
quality and the
right.
answer.
That's good. So, did you get sufficient? Is it important to practice writing stories or not?
Sir, I would say yes, it is important to practice writing stories, but in a manner that you are able to complete with the speed, like the time limit, keep the time, practice the stories, keep generating more ideas, and while after writing a lot, compare it. Like, does it make sense? Sit and analyze it by yourself. And
Wonderful,
I
wonderful.
had that was yes, sir.
So that's a
So that
good
was taught
learning.
to, yes, taught in Gurudevas actually. They had told me to write more stories as much as possible. And they also, but so one thing I would like to point out is that instead of focusing more on preparing on themes, we just focus more on increasing the speed and the way you present it in your manner. You don't have to by heart a story because there was a lot of students in my group in the screen and round who had cooked up a story. Like they was just fixing the theme into the story.
Oh,
Like it
no,
wasn't
that
matching
doesn't
with
work.
the story. Yes,
Right,
yes, sir.
that doesn't work. Right.
So I believe that instead of focusing on more on themes, we should focus more on like relating the themes with the story picture which is being presented.
I'll tell you what we teach to reiterate. Of course, you have already made it. By writing so many stories, your ideas broaden up. You see, in your case, you have been a footballer, you have been a volleyball player, you have played table tennis, you have played chenda, which is one of the game. You have been into cycling, you have been working out. So you have been into various activities. So you can always pick up from there. But there are many boys who come who have, other than studies, not done much. So they have to find out how to attempt many things. Right? In your case, you were.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So from person to person, it changes. And that is why it is important to come under a psychologist, like Group Captain Boss is teaching now, who has been an assessor at many places. So it is very important to find out, not only in psychology, some people lack speed of writing, some people lack ideas, some people have so many aspects have to be dealt.
Yes, sir. Many aspects.
But practicing story is important. Whether you want to improve your speed or your ideas or anything.
Yes, sir.
Let's come down now to GTO. Now, GTO is not one thing. How was your GTO? Let's talk about ground task first.
Yes, sir. So my GTO was the absolute best for me in the first all the 5 days.
Why do you say absolutely best? What mattered? How did you know that you're doing well?
Sir, I knew that I was doing well because the GTO task is built in such a manner that it requires a lot of aspects. Basically, teamwork, support from your teammates, all those aspects and ideas.
Elaborate teamwork. What teamwork did you show?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, so I will start initially. Sir, in Gurudeva's, I had zero idea when I came about GTO because I had somewhat idea about psychology and interview. But in Gurudeva's, they opened the eyes for me about GTO because they had shown me all those principles and even much more, teamwork, when to speak, at what point. In group discussion, if I mention, sir, when to speak, the point of time, and not show frustration, the body language. Actually, Gurudeva was the best at GTO, sir, I would suggest, because they had covered each and every minute aspect, which is important and in detail, which the GTO will notice. And also, sir, one advantage that I had, and you asked me, sir, why my GTO was best, is because the day I reached there, I was able to make very good friends with my people, the 40 people who screened in along with me, so that they could support me. So it's about having a socialization skill there in the initial first day, that you make an impression, that people know that you have, wow, he knows stuff. He has an idea about general knowledge. He has idea about how the physical principle works in the ground tasks. So all those was able to express my be because I was able to go and talk to them, be nice, and all those part is important in the first day. Then you show about all those principles, all the what knowledge you have about the group discussion topics. So the important thing about GTO is first day that you make friends. You make sure that those people have a trust in you, gain trust. So that is the important part of GTO, and I was able to do that. So that's why
by acting you can't gain trust. You don't act to gain trust. You got to be genuinely.
Yes, sir. Yes, it should come in a natural way. It should be genuine. You should not be like you're craving for trust, but then it should come in a natural way that you indirectly gain trust.
And there is a lot of role of Navy Children's School coachee who also had taught you that you got to interact with society.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can't be glum-faced. What works is not only in the ground, but it also works when you are in the lines, when you're helping chaps.
Yes, sir.
When you're telling them, look, if you don't know a subject, then you can ask me. Whatever I know, I'll tell you.
Yes, sir.
So it is very important when you are in a group, you have to create your trust in the group. And that you can do only when you are practicing somewhere where you get a group.
Yes, 100%. Yes, sir. That's what I was coming to. In Gurudeva's, there was so many GTO sessions, so many group discussion activities that I was able to understand the aspects where and what the people require to gain trust, how to interact with people. All those were much more polar, give me higher in a higher way that Gurudev was. So they gave a very big exposure to me.
You see, I will put it this way, that when you are under a good expert, you can't see your face, you can't see your facial expression, you can't see the desperation that you're showing. You can't assess how is my voice. You don't know how you're interjecting. Now, people think that only knowledge will take you through. Knowledge is important, definitely. But the way you present your knowledge, how you interact, and for that, you got to have a very seasoned team who every day when you practice, time and again, they make you realize. And you remember, you all used to write on your short notebook as to where am I lacking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And every
Yes,
time
sir.
you
Yes, sir.
came prepared. It is a continuous process, isn't it, beta?
Yes, 100%.
Right. Now, I would not take much of your time. I want to know, is it that in the just 10, 15 days, 20 days that you go to a coaching institute and you get through? Or is it that sometimes you must give adequate time to yourself while you are in 12th itself?
Yes, sir. It's not just the 15, 20 days. It's actually a very big process. It's a part of your life. But then the 15, 20 days is important because that actually projects what you have been through whatever life you have been. And then you show that, or you get to know in the 15 days how much and whatever you're lacking. Then after that 15 days, you need to again work on what you're lacking, and then improve that part. So it plays an equally important role, sir. The 15, 20 days at the coaching center and the time you spend for yourself.
Another aspect, I think, which must have gone in your favor, that while you were 95 and 98% plus some extra points in your 10th and 12th respectively, it is not only you have been in academics, you have played junior nationals in volleyball. So one got to keep oneself fit by playing and participating in these things also. What do you say?
Yes, sir. I 100% believe, and that is my principle, sir. My principle is that you should be equally good in both the sports as well as academics. You should be able to take both together, because that's the basic principle of NDA. If you have, sir, in the joining letter or in the joining instructions, they do mention that. Or even, sir, of course, you would know, sir, the gold medals or the sword of honor is being received by the person who is an all-rounder. He's good, equally good at the drills, the sports, and the academics. So I believe that's a very important part from the childhood or near high school days, that you focus on both equally and take together. So.
I love to talk for hours with you, because before you all went and I told you that where you are still slightly lacking and where you're making.
Yes, sir.
And I had no doubt from day one that we'll be able to get this. This is the right material. Two things, very small things that I want to find out. Our hostel, did it play some role that after the classes you all did something here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. That is a big thing, actually, sir. After the classes, sir, actually, that is a very good, actually that is also part of the SSB process, because in there also, after the tests, we sit together in the either the TV hall room or in our bedrooms, and we discuss the points, we discuss the next day what to do, what is their preparation, we share stories. So all those things have happened in Gurudeva's, and that has actually also prepared me there to how to share, how to mingle. Although it also played a big role in the SSB preparation, because 90% of the day is what is after the tests, because test is just 2 to 3 hours, or 10 morning 10 to the lunch time, or morning 6 to the lunch time. The rest 90% of the day you spend with the others in the TV hall room. So that is also been promoted by Gurudevas in the hostel, sir.
Right. So that was one thing I wanted to know, and that's why I keep everybody in Gurudeva. You have gone through that your khana, pina, rehna, and your padhai, likhai, even your GTO ground, everything is in one building. You don't have to go out anywhere.
Yes, sir.
So that leads me to my last question. My GTO ground is very small, and some people think that you got to have a huge GTO ground to be successful. What are your views?
No, sir. I do not believe that even if it's small or even if it's big, the main concept is if you're teaching the kids the right concept or the principle which was required, and that was enough, sir. And I think through myself becoming the AIR-5, I think I've proven that your principles and your concepts have surely no doubt it helped me reach there. So I'm pretty sure that, sir, even the small ground is fine,
Right.
but the way the teacher has focused on you and the principle is being delivered, that's all it's required.
Everything said and done. Mahadev, I'm very, 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 very proud of you. Very proud of your school. Very proud of your decision. The three of you came and all three of you made it. And you all will be lifetime partner now, getting your ragada in NDA and becoming a real He-Man, right? Real
Thank you, sir.
soldier.
Thank you.
So now I would request,
Yes, sir.
through you, Navy Children's School, to send me as many kids that they want. And I assure that the way we handled you, the way whatever of utility we were of you, we will go all out. And do keep in touch with, this is your organization. Do feel free
Yes,
to.
sir. I will.
And my regards to your parents, my regards to your teachers in Kochi, your Navy Children's School, my regards to your principal, and may God bless you. Now the next thing is work extremely hard to become absolutely a professional soldier and stand guard to the nation. Because that is the
Yes, sir.
exit test. Wish you
Yes,
all the
sir.
best, beta. Wish you
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
tremendous
Thank you so
success in
much.
life. Keep up.
Thank you, sir.
Please pay my regards to your parents. Jai Hind.
100%, sir. Jai Hind, sir. Jai Hind. Thank you.